Good morning and welcome back. Today we're going to deepen our breathing practice just a little bit, our breathing and movement practice just a little bit. We're going to begin to learn how to sequence our breath with our movement. And so to begin, just go ahead and take your place on the mat and find your lotus pose. And once again, as a reminder, we're not going to really add any new information today, but I do want to remind you of a few things. The sequencing of your breath with your movement is key, making sure that you take care to only breathe through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose. Make sure the spine is tall, make sure the shoulders and the hips are relaxed, and simply notice your breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Where's your breath coming from? Once again, we're scanning the shoulders and the neck. We're scanning the belly. Is there tension behind the eyes or in the jaw? Let that go. And with each breath, see if you can notice a little less motion through the chest and the neck, a little less motion through the shoulders, a little more softening of the belly. As you inhale, the spine rises just a little bit. The chin is tucked. And once you have found an anchor to your breath, begin to move just a little bit. So this part of the yoga practice, when we join online or in person, is the ignite the spirit portion of the practice. We wake up the spine, we begin to anchor to our breath, and we begin to sequence our movements with our breath. Inhale, the spine rises. Exhale, grasping the knees. Go ahead and fold. Rocking onto the sacrum. Inhale, coming back. And so some call this the seated cat and cow postures. You get a rhythm here. Sequence the breathing to the movements. Inhale and rise. Exhale. Let the hips go on the way back. Reach with your low back toward the wall behind you. Inhale, bring the spine into it, the chin tucks into the folded posture. Inhale, the eyes turn toward the ceiling. Breathing a little more deeply, taking care to let the belly go on the inhale at the top. And give the belly a squeeze at the bottom. In through the nose, out through the nose. And once again, the reason we do this is because the paranasal sinuses create nitrous oxide. And so when we inhale that nitrous oxide into the lungs, dilating the capillaries, and as that nitrous oxide enters the bloodstream, it dilates the arteries as well. Blood pressure goes down, the heart rate goes down, but we're also using our belly breath, so the diaphragm engages cranial nerve 10, moving us out of a sympathetic state, out of fight or flight, into a parasympathetic rest and digest state. And because we're using our belly breath, the pressure of the diaphragm actually interacts with the viscera, the stomach, the bowels, the organs, and that pressure actually makes its way to the pelvic floor. And there are many people who have dysfunctional breathing who also have incontinence problems, and who have bowel and bladder problems. And so we find that the pelvic floor actually gets feedback from the pressure, the abdominal pressure caused by the diaphragm as we inhale and soften the belly. And so go ahead and explore that just a little more. Place the left hand on the right knee. The right hand is behind the hip. Take a deep breath in, the spine rises. Exhale and fold. Again, in through the nose, out through the nose. Closing off the back of your throat just a little bit. Inhale into good morning stretch. Arms and gaze high overhead. Exhale, the right hand grasps the left knee, the left hand is behind the hip. Exhale and fold, twisting. As you exhale, twisting into the exhale. Inhale and rise. And so you can continue with that, or you can continue to follow me into the next portion. We'll move into a little bit of a movement practice this morning. I would encourage you to continue with your breathing practice, continue to practice the inhale and exhale through the nose throughout the day. Just take a few moments to become aware of where your breath is coming from. Is your mouth open? Is the jaw open? Are you taking a moment to breathe through the mouth, which is going to release more carbon dioxide, which is going to lessen the amount of oxygen that actually gets removed from your blood cells into the tissues. Practice and deepen your nasal breath can improve your ability to use the oxygen that you do breathe. So moving into the next portion, once again, this is just a little bit of a mini flow. We're going to focus on balance today, and we're going to explore the half-kneeling posture. Again, this is a great opportunity for you to explore your breathing practice even as you improve your balance. So we'll start in half-kneeling. The stance is narrow as possible without falling over, as narrow as possible without fighting for your stance. So you may have to walk that foot out just an inch or two to find your balance, be able to engage the glute on the down knee, the side of the glute on the up knee, and breathe. If you're holding your breath, if you're falling over, you don't own this position. Take the time to widen the stance. Once you've found your balance, explore this pose just a little bit. Turn your head. Hands to the hips, turn your head to the right and the left. 3 times. Be sure to breathe through the nose. And then we inhale, the arms come high overhead. Teeing the arms out into a half-kneeling warrior 2. Inhale, the gaze is high overhead. And we fold. Windmilling the hands to the inside of the right foot. Inhaling into tabletop. Exhale, bring the left foot forward. Inhale, hands to the hips, walking that front foot in as narrow as possible without falling over, without fighting. Find your breath. Breathe through the nose. Turn the head to the right and to the left 3 times. And inhale, half kneeling warrior 1, teeing the arms out, warrior 2. Inhale, and windmilling the hands back to the mat. Inhale, tabletop pose, exhale, and the other foot comes forward. Inhale, hands to the hips, walking the knee and narrowing the stance, the base of support as much as possible. Softening the shoulders are down and back. Breathe, and turn the head. Remember the toes of the down knee are pointed behind you at the wall. And then inhale and rise. Half kneeling warrior 1. Exhale, tee the arms out. Turn those shoulders to the wall on your side. Inhale. Half kneeling peaceful warrior and windmill. All the way back down to the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, the foot comes forward once again. Inhale, hands to the hips. Narrowing the base of support and working on your head rotations. Again, strong balance component here. Many people simply fall over when they get into half kneeling into a narrow base of support. Finding balance through your hip. Inhale. So go ahead and work on that. Maybe just 5 minutes, maybe you can take the full 10 minutes. Great opportunity to improve the mobility in your hips, improve your balance, and deepen your breathing practice. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll spend more time talking about the science of why we need to develop our breathing practice, take more time to unlock our joints a little bit, find more freedom in our movement. Until next time, namaste.